Hey, it's Yolanda at DryerBuzz, and of course 27 answers. And you know what? If you're hearing this one, you probably missed one or two. If this is your first one, then definitely you need to scroll back because there's more in the timeline. So no matter what platform you are seeing, hearing, if it's on a friends list, listen, this is your answer of the day. It's something that we've committed to and giving you the answers because you still got questions, and that's okay too. I'm going to try not to tap on the screen. All right, listen. Does everybody have a tribe? Does everybody have a, and let me just say this. Everybody doesn't have a tribe. Everybody doesn't have a sisterhood, a brotherhood, a cohort, a compadre. Maybe you got into what you're doing and you realized that, it was a dream that you had. And you're trying to figure out where's everybody else, in industry. And I'm saying this, and I'm answering the question today. And remember, in this particular week or series of answers, we've been talking about how to lose some friends and stop influencing the wrong people. And so we've been trying to figure that out. What does that mean? Because, there's a book out there called How to Win Friends and Influence People and those kinds of things. So I wanted to come back today, and because some of the questions, I'm that person. I'm like, why is that still a question? Why are we still asking how to get this done, how to get it, how to achieve it, how to, do the success thing? And let me tell you, and when I see the vision boards and the things that are placed on the vision boards, and I'm not laughing, I'm not shading, no shots fired. But rarely on the vision board do I see the team. Who you going to get it with? Everybody wants it. Everybody has a different status, what they classify success to be. And that's fine. Everybody has... I don't know that we can have different outcomes. I was going to say everybody has different outcomes. I don't think we have different outcomes because, cause and effect. You work hard. There's some reward. There's setbacks. There's begin agains. There's start over. There's fail forward. All of these different things. We still talking about that. One of the things I broke down or fell into was... what is failure? What is failure? Who classifies it that you did not reach your goal or if something was incomplete? We've got to, if we just push that to the side and just know that, listen, aiming for something, reaching for something, goal setting, it is ever evolving because I don't know that there's anybody that's ever reached that plateau. I'll tell you, when Oprah and Whoopi started tweeting, I was like, oh, wait, there's no end game to this thing? Me being a social media person, having built, a public profile on social media, I'm in my mind, I'm thinking, hey, my exit strategy is there's a day I don't have a tweet. There's a day I don't have to, record a podcast. There's a day I can just sit back and this thing will be on automated passive income and it's just done. But then I'm like, wait a minute, if they're still going, if they're coming to this thing, there's no end game to this. But you know what? There is an end game. Their outcome might not be my outcome. Clearly we might be on two different trajectories, and I'm not saying I'm putting myself in a category with them, but those are women that I look up to. I love the fact that Whoopi can be just unbothered. That's my goal. I just want to wake up in the morning and just be unbothered. Now, surely there are always going to be things going on in society that I'm going to have concern for just because of who I am. But I want to talk about this when we think about success. And forgive me because I just ate some 5-grain toast and all 5 grain are running around in my mouth. But when I think about success, and mind you, my confirmation of what success is comes from being a blogger of 16 years and having talked to and interviewed and just hung out with a whole lot of quote unquote successful people and talking with them about their journey. And there's nobody that really did it on their own. Now, they might have started out alone. They might have struck out alone. They might have taken and made all kind of risk on their own or invested all they had. But at some point, when it really got to the point where it started to work, came when they reached the right collaboration, when they got into the right circle, when they got with the right people, when they started looking for the right outcomes, when they started knowing what work really was, what risk really was. When I wrote the ebook 27 Answers to Rock Like Oprah, I just simply broke down her name. I went Gary Busey on Oprah. I was like, what does Oprah really mean? And why is there only one in the United States? Because outside of the United States, there's a whole bunch of billionaires, right? And there's a significantly good number of billionaires in America, But I broke down Oprah and I was like, well, okay, everybody's familiar with the O, but I think O means ownership. It seems like every time Oprah comes to the table on anything, her first and primary concern is, I need to own a piece of this. I need to own a piece of anything that she's like, I got to own a piece of anything that I'm going to be involved in. Okay. And that's how we know it, right? But we really know Oprah. We really and truly know Oprah for what she has done for others. But let's continue to break down her name. I'm going to give you a little bit of 27 answers to rock like Oprah in this one. As we continue this conversation, I looked at the H. And the H was for honor. No, wait a minute. O-P. I'm spelling her name backwards. O-P. P was for philanthropy. And that does tie into it. We know Oprah because of what she has done for others. When you look at the Oprah Winfrey Show, now, yeah, she's slipping her story, and it's a little bit about her. But for the most part, we know Oprah for all the people that she brought to the stage, brought to the table, put on, lunch, helped them lunch, this, that, and the other. We know Oprah for what she has given and served to other people. Number one, being the biggest and best storyteller around the world. If you get your story on the Oprah Winfrey Show, everybody knows you, right? And then there was OPR. The R, I broke down the R as the risk factor. A lot of times we have not gotten it yet. I just watched Down in the Delta. And he says to her, have you ever worked so hard for something to get what you want? She's like, no, I've never worked so hard, and I've not yet gotten what I wanted. Because she didn't know what it was she wanted. She was talking about the character in Down in the Delta. Slip the name. We only got a few more minutes. But then I looked at a lot of times you may not have gotten what you want because, one, you haven't found that person to go get it with, and y'all haven't decided to take that risk. And the risk may be on your part in the fact that you're going to find somebody to really collaborate with. Can you find somebody, one person, to go get it with? The success comes when you really find that person or entity or something that you can put your trust in. Remember we talked about team and trust. You got to have somebody to go get it with. And that's the biggest risk you can take. Oprah didn't do it by herself. And and just then all of what Oprah has done has rewind through my mind. When you think about it, OWN Network or the Oprah Winfrey Show, and all of those entities of success that she has, she talks about who she really collaborated with, right? She didn't go out there and start her own weight loss program, even though she's had a very public weight battle, weight winning, weight loss, and so forth. But when she got ready to tackle that industry, she did it with a reputable name. She collaborated, right? So she knows how to take the risk. Did you wake up this morning and each time you kept saying, man, I can't get to where I got to get. I'm not getting it. Why am I not getting it? Why am I not here, there? And have you taken the risk with 25 seconds left in the podcast? And then, of course, the A, master the audience. You got to master an audience. Somebody out there, no matter what it is you want to do, there's an audience for it. Now, you then will turn some of that audience into a customer, but that's part of getting it. We'll talk about that in another answer. That's another answer. That ain't this answer. That's another answer. And then the last part of Oprah's name, OPRAH. That H is, and there's our time there, guys. And the H stands for honor. I talk to people each and every day about the success that they want. And when I ask them about the part of so in finding your success, you want to honor what? There is a bit of honor in that. I don't care what your product is, what your service is, what your industry is. It all lends itself to some form, some fashion of honor. All right, I'm ready to jump off of here because the timer is already up, the battery is already low. But I just wanted to come in and get a quick answer for you. go get it, but you gotta go get it with somebody. And that's gonna be the biggest risk that you can take, is to put your idea, share your idea with somebody that knows that you want it just as much as they do. If you keep showing up by yourself and you're not getting the outcomes, perhaps you might just need to stop and get it with somebody. Go get it. Find somebody. Because, like, let me go back to the old movie. Success is nothing unless you have someone to share it with. I'm telling you, when you can look back, and I'm sitting here looking back on 16 years, the picture you saw that you're looking at on here, that's my daughter. Think about it. For 16 years, I have been building a blog and a reputation. And DryerBuzz.com was born March the 13th, 2002. My daughter in the photo right there was born March the 12th, and I won't say what year, but I got the idea of DryerBuzz on the morning of one of her birthdays, and I decided, okay, well, I can't. She's like, nope, no computer today, Mom. So I had to literally purchase a domain the next day because we ran right out of the house to celebrate her birthday. But we go get it together. We got to get this together, y'all. And I'm telling you, whatever your outcomes, success, think about that. Listen, go over to Amazon. Go over on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. After you finish this answer, we have one out there called 27 Answers to Rock Like Oprah. A little bit of what I gave you in this one, how to break down Oprah's name: ownership, philanthropy, risk, master that audience, and honor something. In what you're doing, where is the honor? Where is the honor? You know what a true honor is? To stand before people and say, hey, listen, I've got a great idea. But if you're standing there by yourself, they're going to wonder, okay, who's with you? Who you with? Who you with? Have somebody standing there with you. Y'all go get it together. Go get it together. I'm Yolanda. That's another answer of the day. If you heard this one and it was your first one, you better go get some more. But listen, go binge on Buzz. They're all over there. Everything's loading at DryerBuzz.com, or you can filter the entire internet for hashtag 27 Answers.